Hello, my name is Jack Cecil with Mad Jack Productions, working with my good buddy Jeff Mathis, Mathis Recording and Sound. I'm going to give you a little bit of a drum lesson here. First of all, I just want to stress that drumming is a marvelous skill, a wonderful pastime. If you want to develop your drumming skills just for yourself, just as a recreational activity, you'll really enjoy it, and it's great exercise for your upper body. It's great for your psyche. I've known people who had heart conditions that their doctor recommended drumming in order to facilitate their recovery. But you must realize that drumming is not an easy skill. It's not an easy skill to learn. It's not an easy skill to maintain. I've been drumming for almost 2 weeks now, and it's taken me a long time to develop the skill, but I'm being facetious. I've played the drums for over 40 years. And I'm going to show you some things that are, if you're really serious about drumming, or if you're just doing it as a recreational activity, it will really help you. First of all, get sticks that you are comfortable with, that you can. I recommend like a medium weight stick, such as a 5. These are standard 5A sticks, and they're heavy enough if you want to play rock, but they're also light enough to play jazz and to develop some speed with. Secondly, I recommend learning how to twirl the stick. Now, what does that have to do with music? First of all, it teaches these are your instruments. These sticks are your instruments, and you learn how to develop comfort. Learn how to understand where the center of gravity of these sticks is in your hand. Develop comfort and skill with your drumsticks. And I've got if you want to, I go into more detail on my DVD. Everyday exercises for artists, musicians, elite athletes, and everyone in between. So, but you got the standard. This is the standard 4-finger, middle finger drumstick twirl, and then you have the forward roll, which is the stick. The stick tip goes away from the body. You have the reverse twirl, which the tip of the stick comes away, goes to the body. Excuse me for that. And you do it with the left and the right hand. And if I can get my compatriot here to hand me the stick, then we're going to work on some rolls. And first of all, when you're developing skills, when you're developing skills rolling, which is one stick following the other, you have to realize that there is a huge difference in the bounce in the instruments that you play. Now, my instrument today is a standard. This is a standard mic stand and a chair. Okay. If you'll notice, the chair has a much deader sound and a much slower and more awkward bounce, but I still feel that bounce. Still feel that bounce. And then you get over to my other instrument here, my mic stand, and you'll notice that the bounce varies according to how far you are from the center of gravity. See how tight the bounce is here. And you'll notice on your drum kit, the bounce is different from your snare drum going around to your tom-toms, over to the bass tom-tom, and the bounce is different with your bass drum. But learning to develop that feel, the feel of the bounce of not only the balance of the sticks, but the bounce of the instrument that you're hitting, you're playing. Buddy Rich said, someone said, well, you sure beat on them drums good. He says, Well, hey, you don't beat on the drums, you play the drums. In order to play the drums, you must learn to play the bounce. So we're going to start here. We're going to move from the end of the mic stand. We're going to move, and you see the difference in the sound. The difference in the sound indicates a difference in the bounce. Okay? You got a slow bounce here, and you move over here, you got a fast bounce. Now, we're going to also show you that the sticks themselves, played against each other, can produce a pretty neat sound. So, we're doing a double stroke roll, combining with a single stroke roll. Working on this for like a couple hours, and it's finally coming together. Now I'm incorporating the drum. I'm using the match grips, which is basically the same for the left and the right hand. But there's also the conventional snare grip, which is also a hugely and very, if you really want precision on the snare drum, you can't beat this grip. And I'm going to also show you the importance, if you're a jazz player, developing independence with your left and right hand. So. Right hand is doing a standard jazz beat, dotted eighth note. Left hand is doing accent. It takes a lot of practice to be able to do it. Now we're going to do it with the left hand.